LGBT people always trying to say that, oh, your gender is a social construct. Like, oh, if you were born and they told you you were female, that it's a social construct. Like, if you're born with two breasts and nothing hanging in between, that's not a social construct. That's just what you are. That's why you can only be born in two ways. You're either born with a PP or no PP. There's no option of being born with four legs. There's no option of being born with another head there's no option of being born with a butt in between your legs. Like, there's no option of being born with arms coming out in between your legs instead of a PP or no PP. Like, there aren't but two choices. There are only two choices you come into this world with a dick or dickless. You're either a man, you're either a boy or a girl. There are no other options to pick from when you're born. And this is not a social construct. This is just going according to what your body has. Your body grew this by itself. It grew it willingly. It's hard to explain common sense things that shouldn't even need to be explained. Like, when you're born, you either have it or you don't. It's not a social construct. You just are or you're not. Oh my God, it's not a social construct to be born a girl. Like, holy God, I'm 6 feet tall. That's not a social construct. Like, there wasn't the option for me to be 5 feet tall. That wasn't like, there wasn't a choice, and I just went and chose 6 feet. My body just grew and grew. Like, common sense shit. Nobody deceived me into being 6 feet tall. Nobody convinced me to be 6 feet tall. These are grown-ups making these arguments. Nobody deceived me into choosing to be 6 feet tall. I was just born and my body stretched to 6 feet and they said, we're done now. This was not like a conspiracy against tornado. The universe. Universe is like, bitch, that's just what you are. You either like it or you don't. But there wasn't like a mistake somewhere. There isn't like a group of people that are holding me down by saying that I am 6 feet tall. No, I'm just 6 feet tall. That's not a social construct. Holy crap. Like, common sense. I can't believe we have to even explain these things or even have this conversation. Gender is a social construct? Who, damn it, do I go and sue for being 6 feet tall? I want to speak to the manufacturer because they lied. How dare they say I'm 6 feet tall? I'm not 6 feet. I'm really 4'11". Watch as I stand towering over a 4'11" human being. But it's a social construct. Like, a man with shoulders big and buff is standing next to a petite, slim woman and is like, I'm a woman. You fucking crazy? You freaking crazy? Like I said, I'm going to stand next to a 4'7" kid and convince the kid that I'm 4'7" too. Like, wouldn't the kid be right to look at me like, we're not the same size? Shut up, kid. Yes, I am. How dare you try to hold me back? All this oppression. All this goddamn oppression. How dare you limit my life? I am 4'7". Okay? And the little kid is like, but you're towering over me. Shut up, child. You are an oppressive human being. You are phobic against me. Whatever the fuck. Like, fuck. Where are we in life? This is nuts. This is nuts. I would really, with my 6 foot tall self, convince a little kid that I'm his height. Don't try to hold me back, telling me I'm not 4'7". Look, I'll wear high heels and I'll still be your height. Now a bitch is 6'4", talking about I'm 4'11". Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh. And it's grown-ups. It's grown-ups that's allowing this. That's the like, whoo! I was watching a video the other day and they broke it down. I wish I could remember whose video it was. But what they said was so like true. It was like a grown-up who has been living on earth with way more life experiences. You've been on earth for 50 years, 40 years. You have more wisdom under your belt, more life experiences under your belt to understand how this world works. Yet this child was born 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and you, grown up, are letting this child dictate what's right and wrong because this grown up is here talking about, I have to listen to the child and his feelings are her feelings and they know what they're talking about. Like, man, grown ups are letting kids dictate how society should be running. We're in a place where grown-ups are scared to tell kids yes and no. You're scared to tell kids how to be a kid. And no, you're not a grown-up. Stay the fuck out of grown-ups' rooms and business. Like, no, a child and a grown-up are not the same. This whole gender confusion. Boy and a girl is the same. Now, a grown-up and a kid is the same. So you got drag queens twerking for kids. Like Tofiakwa, man. Kai. This country is garbage. It's not even just in this country right now. It's this whole it's everywhere. But predominantly, it's in America. At least other places are fighting against it. Buzz Lightyear, they said no to that shit in China. Go to Africa and try to be a homosexual. Nigga, please. Good luck. Go to other countries and try to be so flamboyant. You will not be that successful. Maybe in a European place, because it's white people shit. That all of a sudden the whole world is so scared to tell them no. Damn.